This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed.
Absolutely cooked Elon Musk.
The Republican majority and their budget had a sensitive internal document that got leaked a couple of weeks ago. And I can tell you that I read through it.
Oh, this getting good. What did it say? What did it say?
All right, I've been saying for a few months now that the Democrats need more political knife fighters, need more people that can go out there and punch back at a time when Republicans are able to control the narrative on almost everything. And AOC is a prime example of that. People like AOC or Jasmine Crockett or Jamie Raskin or Maxwell Frost, they are all the future of the party and they are all absolutely great messengers. So I want to show a few moments from AOC's live stream where she roasts Elon Musk. I don't want to say she bullies him, but that's what he needs. He needs to be bullied because right now he has unfettered access to all of this sensitive information. He thinks he's on top of the world, and the Democrats need to be screaming from the rooftops, taking Elon Musk down a peg, and just overall humbling him. She also goes into how federal workers are being negatively affected. She talks about the first 2 weeks of the Trump administration and the implications on American citizens. This is all stuff we need to be paying attention to, and AOC is one of the best messengers. So make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe, because 75% of the people that watch these videos aren't subscribed to the channel, so you can help fix that by clicking the subscribe button below. And before we jump into this first clip where AOC completely cooks a Trump supporter on the live stream, I just want to point out that in the past, Elon Musk has been a weird creep to AOC. He said things like, AOC must have a big crush on me. He was also one time flirting with a fake AOC Twitter account. Quote, it's not only gross, but Elon's interactions with his account are helping spread fake news. So multiple times Elon Musk has said that, oh, AOC must have a big crush on me. And one time in 2023, this fake AOC press account release, this parody account said, this might be the wine talking, but I've got a crush on Elon Musk. And Elon responded with the fire emoji. And then AOC herself said, this is weird as hell. The real AOC was like, what the hell are you doing, man? This is what women who work in politics or women who work in any sector have to go through, just these weird ass online comments, but I digress. That's besides the point. Let's watch this first clip of AOC roasting this Trump supporter and who are in her audience who calls her unqualified. And then she brings up Pete Hegseth. Just watch it, it's beautiful.
It's important to recognize what we can do and what we cannot do today. Someone said a bartender congresswoman talking about qualifications. Hell yeah, I'm going to talk to you about my qualifications because I know what it's like to be a working class person, and I got elected as the youngest woman in American history to Congress with my knowledge and my ability to organize and connect with my community. So when any one of these people can win an election with that kind of a background and you don't take lobbyist money, then you can give me a call. But until then, these people are seem to be apparently having 3 martini lunches thinking that they can run and command the respect of the Defense Department. So give me a break.
Ooh, Pete Hegseth catching a stray punch right there. She says these people think they can be drinking 3 martinis and then running the Department of Defense. Clearly a jab at Pete Hegseth. But the goal of a Trump supporter to talk about unqualified when Donald Trump is somebody who is, I've never seen a less qualified leader ever. And that was on full display when he came out and began blaming the plane crash on DEI. He's not a qualified leader. Pete Hegseth is not qualified. He's a DUI hire. We can go through RFK Jr. We can go through Tulsi Gabbard is less than qualified. AOC is somebody with years of experience who's incredibly popular in her district because she actually represents the will of her constituents. Who does Elon Musk represent? Who elected Elon Musk? He only represents his companies, his own personal interests, the countries that help his companies like China. That's who he's fighting for. He's fighting to entrench his own power and build his wealth even further. AOC is the one who, honestly, the last time I read a report, she was one of the brokest members of Congress. And by brokest, I don't mean she's broke. I just mean many people in Congress, many Republicans are millionaires, multimillionaires. AOC is somebody who worked her way up from a bartender, and now she doesn't even invest in individual stocks, which I think is very admirable. But watch this clip of AOC cooking Elon Musk, saying he's one of the dumbest billionaires she's ever seen.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed, which, you know, you can probably even glean that from watching these people on TV. Anyways, all of that is to say is that they don't do their homework. Clearly, like they're putting 19-year-olds in at the Treasury. This dude is not smart. And the danger in the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise that Elon has. I mean, this guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems that we really know of. But the point is that what that means is that they're going to hit a button, inevitably. They are going to hit a button and things can go sideways.
Yep, what she's saying is exactly what I've been saying. AOC is stealing my talking points. I'm obviously kidding there, but the thing is, there are unintended consequences of what Elon Musk is doing. And people in the comments always say, Adam, these consequences are actually intended. You can argue that, but the point is, when you begin to strip all of these agencies of certain regulations, you begin to fire the heads of agencies and replace them with people that aren't qualified, there will be consequences that you really can't foresee. I always use the same examples. When they stopped federal grant funding, they had a specific goal in mind of making sure that Trump has control over these funds, but the unintended consequences was the Medicare portal being shut down, or when you begin to remove these aviation safety committees and these regulations, there are consequences of that almost immediately, and that's what AOC is saying. Eventually, they're gonna pull a lever, they're gonna say something, and it's gonna go the wrong way, and we're gonna have to be the ones that bear the brunt of that. Here is AOC breaking down what they're doing with civil service workers.
My sister AOC calls me and tells me that she has a whole bunch of tea about the whole Elon Musk situation taking over government. I need to hear what she got to say.
Because why is Elon Musk raiding the Treasury?
I don't know, girl. You tell me.
There is a very important deadline that is happening this year. In 2017, Donald Trump and the Republican Party forced through one of the largest tax giveaways to the rich in modern American history.
I remember.
So why is that important to today?
Oh, yes, girl, I know this one. It's because those tax breaks are going to actually expire in 2025. And right now, we're in 2025. I do remember that it was like a $2 trillion tax cut. But my question is, how big are they going to be this year?
The cost of these tax cuts are to the tune of about $4 trillion. How do we know this? Because the Republican majority and their budget had a sensitive internal document that got leaked a couple of weeks ago. And I can tell you that I read through it.
Oh, this shit getting good. What did it say? What did it say?
And they identified bit by bit in order to pay for Elon Musk's tax breaks, Jeff Bezos' tax breaks, Mark Zuckerberg's tax breaks, and other sorts of giveaways to the wealthiest people and corporations in this country. And the biggest one, lock in, everybody, okay? The biggest one that they are going after is Medicaid.
Ooh, that makes a whole bunch of sense. CBS News reported that Elon Musk's access to the Treasury payment system was raising alarms, specifically because the control of the Treasury's payment system raised questions about Trump's administration's ability to halt the flow of federal funds of programs, including Medicare and Social Security. Also, the vast majority of payments that go through this system include federal tax returns, Social Security benefits, supplemental security income benefits, veterans pay, flow of federal disbursement services that include Medicaid, and in the 2024 fiscal year alone, it paid out $5.45 trillion. Now we know the whole fucking plan.
Exactly, and like that dude said, AOC is doing a great job of spilling the tea on Elon Musk's secrets. And you know, I've been saying that Democrats need to be out there relentlessly punching back at Republicans, and I want to say that AOC is exempt from that. She's already doing an amazing job, so I'm talking about other Democrats. We all need to have a unified front, and AOC is the one that is really leading the way. Now here's AOC on the strategy that Democrats should be taking over the next few years, over the next few months, in order to obstruct Donald Trump, in order to message. And again, we have a billionaire who is enacting a hostile takeover of some of our key institutions, all to enrich himself, all to help his own companies and make sure that his taxes are lower. And Donald Trump is not only letting it happen, but is signing off on it. Here's AOC messaging about that.
Democrats in the Senate, in the name of ceremony and fake history, in the case of the filibuster, it's fake history that many of them cite, and what have you, like gentlemen's agreements. The Senate loves their gentlemen's agreements, which is to say, it's not like rule breaking, but it's just like these kind of handshake practices that they have. We have to stop playing nice in the Senate and block every damn thing.
Stop playing nice in the Senate and block every damn thing. And that is the exact tactic that Republicans used over the past 4 years. They obstructed at every single turn, and it helped them out. When Langford almost tried to pass a border bill, when Langford had a completely perfect border bill ready to pass, the Republicans shot it down because Donald Trump told them to. Every single thing Joe Biden tried to do, whether it was give aid to certain states or just help American citizens, Republicans shot it down and blamed it on Biden. I'm not saying we should be evil. Like if Trump tries to introduce a perfectly good healthcare plan beyond just concepts, then sure, Democrats should come to the table and pass healthcare. But that's not what Trump's plan is. He has never had a healthcare plan. He's never even had the concepts that he claims to have. He wants to strip people's healthcare away. And because of that, Democrats seem to be obstructing at every turn to make sure he can't act on his worst instincts. And I'll leave it at that. I love AOC. She's doing a great job. If you appreciate her, make sure you drop a like. Subscribe. Again, 75% of viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. Let's hit 1 million subs. I love all of you guys, and peace out.